Right, let's get our mindful face on. Is that what it looks like? Hey there, good morning. It's Sadie from allnaturalme.com. We are on day 36 of the 64 days of peace and nonviolence. This is a program that I'm promoting from agnt.org. Okay, we're on day 36. The thought for today is mindfulness. So I think you may enjoy this. Maybe we got to slow down enough to enjoy it, right? So welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. The thought for today is mindfulness. You can visit me on allnaturalme.com, and I have everything that I'm going to read to you. I have written up, especially when we go deeper with Gandhi in the second part. Sometimes you got to reread that twice for it to sink in. So the thought for today is mindfulness. Mindfulness is thinking about what you're doing and knowing why you're doing it. Good morning. So when you're mindful, you're fully present, right? You're really aware of what you're doing. You're present with it and you know why you're doing it. If we just act in each moment with composure and mindfulness, each minute of our life is a work of art. So you can be doing something very simple, but if you're mindful about it, it becomes a very beautiful experience. Your life becomes a work of art because you're fully present. Be aware of the motivation behind your action, the intention behind your words and needs and experiences of other people. So by doing so, you are making life more beautiful and you are more likely to make non-violent choices. So these are 64 ways and 64 days to choose peace, to choose nonviolence. And good morning, Jen. And mindfulness is an easy, beautiful way to spread peace and nonviolence in the world. And then it's serving you as well because it makes every moment beautiful. The most precious gift, this is from Thich Nhat Hanh. The most precious gift we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they bloom like flowers. So just me being here, seeing you. I'm reading from allnaturalme.com. I'm promoting a program from agnt.org. So Thich Nhat Hanh, I like that because I would love the people that I love to bloom like flowers. I would love for them to be at their fullest capacity of humanness. And how do I add to that? Just giving them my presence, just giving them my full attention, my mindfulness in the moment. So here's a practice you could maybe do if you want to do something today. Choose something really simple to do, like eating a piece of fruit, okay? Like whatever, choose something really simple to do. But since we all eat, we will say eating a piece of fruit. So have your fruit, eat your fruit, bring your complete attention to it. So as I bring my complete attention to this piece of fruit, I will not allow myself to talk to anyone or think about anything except what I am doing. So it's like me and the fruit. I'm going to make it a mango. Oh, I love mangoes. So I'm going to notice what my hands are doing. I'm going to notice the way the food feels in my mouth, the taste, the texture, the idea of nourishing my body, right? I'm going to be fully present with this fruit, with eating. Okay, that's mindfulness. And then let's reflect. Is this different from the way I normally eat? Yeah, you bet. I usually just inhale my food. Well, not always, but like a lot of times we do. We're just hungry. We just need to eat something and right? We don't even think about it. How much, what a different experience it will be when you're actually there with the fruit or with the food or with the potato chip. So I will practice being mindful in everything I do today. That's your challenge for today. That's your practice. So what do you have to do today? I know I have to do the dishes. Like, what if I'm like really mindful in the kitchen, right? I'm really like, I'm smelling my all natural citrus, like dish soap. I feel the warm water. I hear the sounds, right? I see the bubbles. Doing the dishes could take a whole new twist for me. My life could become a work of art, even though I'm just scrubbing food that should have been rinsed off plates. Right? So just something to think about. Practice being mindful in everything you do today. Sylvia Boorstein said, mindfulness is the aware, balanced acceptance of the present experience. It isn't any more complicated than that. It's very simple. Just being aware, being balanced, accepting the present experience. We don't need to make it more complicated than that. So today I practice mindfulness. And it isn't any more complicated than that. So what are you guys going to choose to do? I'm just going to put it into my chores today and whatever I'm eating. But really, if you're folding clothes, I don't know. What do you have to do today? Just be mindful about it. Okay, you guys ready to go deeper with Gandhi? This is a quick broadcast, but he does sort of run us around with words. MK Gandhi said, action expresses priorities. So action expresses priorities. So this quote echoes one of Gandhi's heroes, Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, what you are stands over you the while and thunders, so I cannot hear what you say to the contrary. I'm so glad people don't talk like that anymore. I would not understand anybody. But what he was saying was the words we speak are merely words. Our actions, however, express what is true for us in the moment of that action. So I can get on here and talk about nonviolence and peace and mindfulness. But if I'm actually being rude and in a hurry and and then I throw something against the wall, my actions have told you that I am really not nonviolent. So it doesn't matter what words I say to you, my actions are what thunders loudly. We cannot proclaim nonviolence and expect others to believe us unless our actions reflect nonviolence. So that makes sense. The Roman historian Tacitus said, where they make a desert, they call it peace. So this is a wonderful description of those who proclaim nonviolence while using violence to achieve it. Right? Like, oh, we want peace with them. So we just went in there and like cleared out their land and annihilated their community. No, that wasn't peace. That was violence. So Gandhi wants us to think about that often in our zeal to achieve our goal, we commit violence upon those who oppose us. In doing so, we not only fail to achieve our goal, we actually set our cause back. So why? Because our actions in every case express our true priorities, right? So people just want the goal of winning. They want the goal of something, and they just don't even care how they get to their goal, right? So it's all about, you know, owning up to who we are and our priorities. Okay, because we don't want to just use childish rationalization to express our priority of winning. So it goes on and on, you guys. When someone uses the principles of nonviolence as a tool to achieve their own agenda, they will always become violent when confronted with frustration and disappointment. Why? Because they're only trying to achieve their goal. So what it comes down to is our goal needs to be nonviolence, not just winning, not just getting our own way. Like only when the goal is nonviolence will we have nonviolence in the world. So it's an interesting concept, and I invite you to visit me on allnaturalme.com if you want to think about it a little bit more. But it basically is just saying, yeah, Jen saying, true, some actions muddy up the clear cause. Yeah, and it takes away from it. It's like, well, you say you want this, but look what you just did, right? It's a complete opposite, but they're just trying to get it, they're just trying to push their agenda. So, and that's why a lot of nonviolent movements actually fail, because people get frustrated because they're not having that success. And then here they turn violent, right? Like protesters, they had good intentions when they went out on the street, but then they started destroying property or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. Like your priorities didn't just match up with your actions. So that's kind of the topic today for going deeper with Gandhi. And if we can go full circle, had they have gone out being mindful. Good morning. Good morning, Scott. Yeah, speak only love. Absolutely. Like hitting a child for hitting. Jen, that's a perfect example, right? So the two kids are fighting, right? The one kid smacks the other kid, and then the mom comes over and just belts him on his butt and says, "Hey, you're not allowed to hit." I'm sorry, what just happened there? Yeah. It's only going to be when our priority is nonviolence. For nonviolence's sake, are we ever going to succeed at nonviolence? Right? So we have to, like, everything, like Scott's saying, everything I speak, everything I think, and everything I do resonates with love and nonviolence. Okay, that's when our integrity is intact. So, anyways, remembering that our actions express our true priority are also a way for us to monitor who we really are. Humans are remarkably adept at self-delusion. Who, us? But when we monitor our actions as a daily practice, we will always see the true priorities behind our illusion and denial. Seeing our illusions and self-denial, we can revisit our core beliefs and heal. We can heal whatever it is that caused us to lose sight of them in our actions and priorities. So once again, it's just a great reminder to keep ourselves in check. If we are not acting in a way that we think we want to, we have to really take time to heal, to go within and figure out what made me do that, right? Like what actually made me do that? And then we need to go do the healing work. Yeah. Being love is the only way to teach it, like peace. Absolutely, Jen. Absolutely. The golden rule is only love. Yep, Scott, Light Warrior Craig. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to the broadcast on day 36, right? Is that what I said? Day 36. Yep, we're cruising. The thought for today is mindfulness. So the affirmative practice with Gandhi today is I will meditate on my true priorities. Today, I will be aware of my actions and what they proclaim about my priorities. So, like I said, keep yourself in check. They use so many words. We really could just simplify this down. Don't be a jerk. And one more affirmation to end the broadcast. I guess this is more of an intention, too. Today, I will strive to learn from my mistakes. So that's all we can keep doing, you guys. Keep striving, right? Keep striving to learn from your mistakes, to keep yourself in check, to make sure that your priorities and actions are lining up with what you truly do want, okay? Because a lot of times we do see that hypocrisy of, saying one thing, but doing another. I mean, we'll never have the goal of peace unless, everything stems. Our true goal is nonviolence, not just getting our own way, but actually having peace and nonviolence in the world. So anyways, hi, Diane. Thank you for being here. The thought for today is mindfulness. And if you missed the beginning, we're being encouraged to be mindful in everything we do today, be in that present moment, and just pick something really simple to do and be fully present with it. I'm going to eat some fruit. I'm going to do some dishes. I'm going to fold some towels. Probably going to also vacuum. But I'll tell you what, we can either do these things as mindless robots and we're like, we're done. Did I finish? Yeah, I guess I'm done. But where was I that whole time? We can either do them like that, absent-minded, or we can be mindful in the moment and actually turn every present moment, every little thing into a work of art. You don't just have to scrub that toilet. Be there, scrub it beautifully, right? Like actually be aware of what you're doing. There's a lot of sounds to hear, right? And there's a lot of just beautiful mindfulness to be had. So anyways, thank you all for being here. Scott Light Warrior Craig says, practice only love. Jen says, thank you for the reminder of the importance of mindfulness. And action expresses priorities. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so very, very much. Being love is the only way to teach it, like peace. Jen, that was perfect. All right, you guys, have a beautiful day. I'll be back again tomorrow morning with day 37. Once again, this is a program from agnt.org. I just collected all my favorite aspects of this program and put them together on allnaturalme.com. So reach out if this is a program that resonates with you. Tell your local community, tell your local, youth group, church group, incarceration group. This program is really good for everyone who's just trying to be more mindful. Much. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Eat some fruit.